Welcome back to The Real Deal. I'm Gabby McEwen. I have been away for 5 amazing weeks over in the UK and in Europe, and then back into the UK again, where I recovered from the COVID that I caught in Eastern Europe, where it's absolutely rife, before I flew home COVID free. So it's great to be back home and to take all my amazing experiences and things that I learned overseas, because of course the world hasn't really changed that much in the last few years in terms of the sights we see, but the way that we work and the way that we do things, of course, are so different. And even the way we travel is totally different now. So there's a new level of normal, and that's of course reflected in the economy, reflected in the crazy hike we've had in property prices once in a lifetime. And of course, everything that goes up eventually does have to come down or has to normalize. All good things have to come to an end. So the property party is effectively over in terms of crazy prices, but we're moving into a new exciting phase of slightly more normal and easing into a more normal, regular market where it will bumble along. I don't think we're ever likely to see those crazy high prices that we got to enjoy a year ago. So for those of us that have worked crazy long hours, we can breathe again. I've enjoyed my 5 weeks off because it was well needed after a crazy 2 years of selling property. And I really hope things start stabilizing, and I think now is also a really great market for the people that have been sitting back, wanting to enter the market, have been a bit nervous to put their toe in. Now's a great opportunity. There's a lot less competition, but there's still genuine buyers out there. Our office alone has done 2 deals in the last 24 hours, which is great. And I've literally only just got back, and I've still got tomorrow to go through. So it's really encouraging to see that things are ticking along nicely. Thank you very much. There's no doom and gloom. Of course, there is always inflation. There's always issues on the horizon. We've had our election. We knew there were going to be interest rate rises. We've had 4. We may have a couple more. So what? Just make sure you get good, solid, sound advice and talk to your mortgage brokers. That would be my recommendation. Make sure you've got the right people around you, and that whatever you do, you look at it as a long-term strategy, and don't constantly be watching the news and freaked out by little ups and downs. This is not the stock market. This is property. You can touch it, you can hold it. It always fares well, ultimately. If you get the timing right, you can never lose as real estate, so don't forget that. Great to catch up with you again, and I'm always free if you need advice on your investments, if you want to talk about strategies, if you want to decide when to hold, when to sell, what you should do, what your property is genuinely and honestly worth, not last year's price, but this year's price today, not like 3 months ago or 6 months ago. The door's open, so feel free to have a chat to me, and I'd love to welcome you into my beautiful office here and have a cup of tea with you, and let's talk.